Let's see how many. We have 19 figments. We have a bunch of money though. Uh, let's collect a couple of things. How many cards do I have? 14. I need 2 more cards, and I'll be able to make core. Oh, wait, I'll be able to make a bunch of cards out of the. See what? Should I play Star Wars: The Old Republic, or should I play? I want to play something while listening to your stream. Star Wars: The Old Republic or Overlord? I'd say Overlord. It's more silly. Well, then again, it might give you, yeah, sure, because I'm definitely. Oh, I do have Old Republic. I might want to play it. Will it be as overblown as I think it is, or will it be legitimately one of the greatest RPGs of all time? Or will Dragon Age just be better? Or maybe we just need to finally realize that BioWare wasn't really all that special in the first place. Alright, that's it. And I'm dead. So apparently curses are real. It's somewhat weird. Controversy. I'm gonna get nothing but I'm gonna get about 30 oh, it's 9. I'm gonna get about 30 viewers right now, but it's all gonna be hate mail about how dare you not like the game I like. And I'm like, well, I mean, you know, I played it and I fell in love with it when I was a kid, but I think it's time we, you know, look at it fairly. And really? I think it's a combination of BioWare not being as special as we thought it was, in addition to how screwed up EA is. That is correct. I think what is the biggest disaster of all time is still Dragon Age 2. And I will probably agree with that. I mean, it's why I don't really think Dragon Age... Like, look at how they think how they're going to try and fix the problems in Dragon Age Inquisition. More multiplayer, even though that's the thing that somewhat ruined Mass Effect 3, regardless of how people view the ending was. It was partially because everyone, because of that multiplayer, which is why the game was delayed, not for, you know, quality control purposes, obviously. Hopefully you can understand what I'm saying, because I have a bad sense to ramble. Like, how my mind works is, I have a bunch of tabs up. Like, my mind is Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, or God forbid, Internet Explorer. And what I do is, I have a whole bunch of topics at all times open. Constantly thinking, constantly making new jokes, like, just constantly going at it. Mass Effect 2 wasn't really all that great either. It was streamlined enough to where everyone can get involved. And it's kind of a double-edged sword when everyone's involved. It means that it's not that great. Because to be great, one must, you know, kind of go to one's own taste. If you haven't noticed, your favorite food isn't everyone else's favorite food. Now, a lot of people might think it's great, but it's not their favorite food. Unless your favorite food is like cheese pizza, then everyone's like, oh, yeah. No one can get angry at cheese pizza. Unless you're lactose intolerant, but everyone's somewhat lactose intolerant because it's not coming from our species. It's kind of a, you know, insult towards our women that cow milk just tastes better, but yeah. Truth's truth. No, I mean, it was okay. And Mass Effect 1 was, oh man, Mass Effect 1 had a lot of problems too. Maybe the Mass Effect franchise was, yes, I know it was nice, but I mean, that menu? Seriously? I mean, Dark Souls 1 had a terrible menu. But, oh my gosh, Mass Effect. It was hard to do just about anything. Stop it! Excuse me. Excuse me while I drown real quick. And I can't just skip it either. Yeah. This was before cutscenes, you know, spoiled us. But I also think another thing that might make games a lot worse are the growing discourse between us and, like I said, multiple tabs in my mind at all time, us and the gaming press. I mean, the gaming press just seems to make games worse by constantly defending them and pretending that all the flaws don't exist and still give it a 9 or 10 out of 10 and say, oh yeah, it's amazing. Now, there was a couple of cool systems that happened in Dragon Age 2. Even though they already existed in 1, but they decided to try and expand upon it so that way there can be somewhat more of a hardcore, maybe thoughtful, skill-based, attribute to the combat, which was the cross-class combat. I like how I just went into this hot, sexy cougar. It's in heat. Its den and then just beat it up. And worse off, I like how this guy who's in charge of the scavenger hunt and keeping us safe made sure that 9-year-old kids would have to go past a cougar in a cave. Like, seriously? We're gonna have to fight a wildcat? I mean, they're undefeatable. I think they didn't win the NAACP, but they didn't win the Sweet 16. But I mean, they like lately, I don't think, but they come close and they're still a majority threat. I live in Kentucky, and either you are a UK fan or you're exiled from the family unless you live near Louisville. I mean, that is the golden rule. It is a harsh rule, but it is our. I would love to see a Psychonauts comic series, like a mini series, like on like a Tumblr or something. Like, hey man, we want a sequel, but I'm totally willing to read it. Read about the story. Like, don't take it too seriously, but be willing to take it, light humorly. But treat it like it's a 90s cartoon. Be somewhat dark, but also be really lighthearted too. And yeah, you'd be surprised. Like, I looked at innuendos found in the Powerpuff Girls. They get some really raunchy, really bad stuff. Wow, you girls are developing into quite fine heroes. One day, we hope to be as developed as you. And I'm like, all the villains just start laughing. It was quite funny. The problem with the gaming press is that there isn't anyone stopping them from having no journalistic integrity, and so a lot of them are genuinely being bought out by companies with a lot of money, like Ubisoft or EA, and they buy good reviews for their shitty games. Yes and or no. It is what needs to be defined is a definition of journalistic integrity. How do they know that they're not biased? How do we know that we're not biased? I mean, generally, a lot of the great games that we think are like terrible and awful may be because of our high expectations and, even worse, getting hyped up for something. So we also have to, see the difference between that and this. This is why I wish I had like 2 or 3 more viewers that were actually, actually. I don't know how many viewers I have right now, and I hate sounding like I'm pandering. And I'll get the viewers in time. I mean, I started earlier this week, or started streaming like, within a couple of weeks, and I already have 157 views, and I have 12 followers, even though a couple of them are people I know in real life. Should I try to get 170? Oh man, it would make this like game a lot easier. Oh, I need to buy cores. That's why I'm in here. If I go in and out of the building too much,
now with that, now you take that psi core there.
I had to push triangle to get it. It's like Metal Gear Solid, with circle being
sold to the big-headed kid with the
X button or A button.
Now,
but
that's it for now.
All right, go get more airhead.
A lot of things just, I don't know. It's the entire situation is somewhat fucked. It's really boggled. I don't think that it's like the worst thing ever, but sometimes it does make it seem a little dubious. And it also kind of makes our journalists seem like it's really stupid, because I don't really think anyone really takes this medium seriously. I mean, it's why it seems like we're in a desperate reach to be every other medium but games. So video gamey is now an insult when it's levied toward games. Like, I've said this again and again and again, but I mean, I don't know anymore. I guess I just give up. Oh, I need one more core. If I get another core, I can get another level and we can start this game. And then I'll have to get 10 more levels and then I'll be able to get the next psychic power. Even though by this point, me 100%ing the game, I had more than enough, you know, to do everything.
Hey, any
Take it. Now with that,
one
you
more.
can now. You take that. Alrighty then. What else can I do you for?
Oh wait, 3
You take
times
that
9 is
side
27.
core. Alright.
Okay.
Go get more.
But yeah, you know, all it takes is a couple of good graphics and social justice issues, so that way we can seem like we're developing as a culture to win Game of the Year. It just, I don't know, it just really,
Let's go to.
it's just games suck. I mean, Psychonauts, you know, games aren't really taken for imagination anymore. They're, it's just, I don't know. I guess these things seem to go in cycles. It's just a bunch of fads. I should since this looks like a cotton gin, I should totally make a To Kill a Mockingbird reference. Like, I better not put my arm in there, else I'll be convicted for rape, or be tried for rape. Even though I'm a one-armed man with no prior, you know, allegations of violence. But, of course, I'm being charged for rape because a white woman dared look at me. And I'm like, what? No, man, you kissed me. And, you know, in all honesty, the lady could have just, it could have just been a spoken secret that never happened. But I guess it's because, you know, she was burned, I guess. Well, hell hath no fury like a... Oh. Let's go get a new power. Oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean, seeing as how my psychic badge comes in, like, mentally anyways... Alright. Oh, nice.
Let's play a game. Look out! Another sensor.
Oh!
No,
I owe
you're
someone a
unavailable.
song. Someone just
No,
subbed
I'm
to me.
not.
You are now. Here are the rules. Take this guy out. But if... Go get...
I need this.
Hey, where'd he go?
Where do you go? I know.
Oh,
Silent but deadly. Oh my gosh, I completely messed up. I'm sorry, guys. I'll if people actually enjoy me doing this game, or if I'm able to get, you know, more streams up, I'll totally be willing to do 100% of run of this game, because man, this like look at all these cool adventures that could happen. It just makes me so angry. We could have had like a sequel. I mean, I would love it. I would love to make Double Fine the next rare. Wait, time out. 90s rare. 90s rare. 90s rare. Not now. No, I didn't mean it with the Connect. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean... Twitch just booted me off the internet. I'm no longer allowed on the internet. Oh man, IGN's doing a special on the world's dumbest thing a kid's ever said. Even by public stupid shills like us. Actually, the only shills really these days is pretty much Machinima. Like, oh man, the shilling is hitting the roof over there. Oh man, we would have liked the original thing that the Xbox One was going for.
Yes, sir, Admiral.
It's like, why? Because, well, I mean, we have good internet. Well, that's because you guys are a corporation based on the internet. You guys have like 15 download speed. Anything greater than 15, anything greater than 10. You guys have like greater than 10 MBS download speeds, and probably like at least 6 or 7 MBS upload speeds. Of course you're fine with internet, but you're alienating the rest of the, like, possibly the fair majority of people. Because the internet's not perfect yet. even in Sweden. And you're gonna pull that kind of stuff? Just no. You guys are just stupid shills. And then that entire Let's Play thing where you're not allowed to say a positive thing, negative thing about the Xbox One. Oh. Next in Controversial Opinions, I tell you why I do not like Mr. Inafune, and why I really am not looking forward to Mighty Number 9, and find that if you are looking forward to Mighty Number 9, you were played, possibly just as hard as people who were willing to buy into Anita Sarkeesian. Yeah, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for it. But, as it was once said by Brian, sometimes a lot of people hate Bill O'Reilly just because he might be on the conservative side, but a lot of times they just don't like what he has to say because it's the truth. The legitimate, unforgiving truth. Sometimes he's just being real. He's not being intolerant, he's just making an observation about American culture in general. Sorry. Oh, man. Inafune. I wonder who should buy Capcom. Capcom has been making a lot of mistakes. Oh, well, actually, not mistakes. A whole bunch of errant gambits that have really ultimately proved to be fruitless. Yeah, and a lot of it's Inafune's fault. All right, well, let's do it. All right, 10 more levels.
Oh, if you don't like the performance, a simple boo will do.
You know, this looks a lot better on the PS2 and not 360, but other games.
Cut! Hey, kid! Can't you see I'm trying to produce a play here?
No.
Oh, God. Even
No,
the
I said
child
something neutral
had
about
lost
Bill O'Reilly.
control of this production. Okay, Becky. Get a
Becky?
breath.
Hey, that's my mom's name, and she looks like a
Wasn't always like this. We used to have a
stingy...
show on our hands. Everybody loved us.
What is it with
Then our
Becky's?
big star, Bonita Soleil, got
Rebecca.
stage fright and locked herself in her dressing room.
So let's see
now
here.
we're
I said
stuck
something
living
negative
between
about... I said
sunshine,
something
shenanigans,
somewhat
and
neutral
the
Bill
horror of
O'Reilly.
Agatha Home.
Negative against Inafune.
It's like flipping between a root canal and a sharp
And
stick in the
saying
eye.
that I wish that Double Fine Production would become the new Rare. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm a dead man. Like, if taken out of context, I am a dead man. I'm going to become the next Chad Warden. Actually, Chad Warden was to me the sole reason why Last Generation was so much fun. At least at the beginning with the whole console wars. Because, oh man, people took him seriously. I mean, I can understand Phil Fish somewhat, but you took Chad Warden seriously. Oh, it's so sad. That just makes me lose faith in gaming. Like, you took Chad Warden seriously. But man, I love Chad Warden so much. He was hilarious. He's the ultimate troll. He truly is. If I ever get big, I will spend every cent I can to at least get into a room with Chad Warden. And then if I have even more sense, and I have any money left over, I'm going to just make sure I can get a podcast with him. Just one podcast. And maybe have him... I don't think he can do the voice anymore, but I would love for him to have him be the quadruple ballin'. We need it. Like, this generation is boring. It's just really boring. I don't really have a need to buy anything. Like, the only game on Xbox One that I wanted was Dead Rising 3. That's coming to PC. And it's probably going to be better on PC. And hopefully it'll come with the DLC already, but it's Capcom, so probably not. Let's see here. And it's gonna come everywhere, Jansen. Everywhere. It won't be all that bad. It'll be kind of hot, like somewhat hot. Like you gotta know what you're getting into. Like, that's how I do most of my stuff. Like, I don't mind. It's just that when it starts coming, you know, when the certain kind of girls, if you understand my meaning, start coming out of the woodwork and certain appendages start growing out of them, I'm like, whoa, I'm out. I gotta get out of here, man. I was walking in. I was a party. I didn't know. At least have her on the cover, and it's like, well, I mean, well, you know, I mean, we worked really hard. It's all nicely drawn. I mean, are you sure? I mean, we're still trying, Brian. You can still say, it's like, well, fine, I'll stay. You worked hard. You started drawing it. Alright, well, stuff ain't so bad. And I'm like, alright, well, you know, alright, fine, I'll stay for the fuda. Maybe just like a couple of hours, alright? Just to make them feel nice. And it's like, yay! Alright, now where was I? Oh, yeah, you were going to fist me violently. And I'm like, oh, well, alright. And then that's how it goes. It's like, I didn't mean. It's just like, hey, I just walked in. I don't look it up. It's just like, hey. Hey, it's happening. It's going down. Alright. Alright, I can dig it. Oh, hey! Oh, by the way, we just caught up to my main record that I was doing. So, yay. Let's stop wasting time. What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, yeah, talking to the star. Okay. Alright.
Hey!
Oh,
guess
dang.
she really doesn't want to see anyone right now. Hey! Guess she really doesn't want to see anyone.
Well, I guess she didn't see me. Ha 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 ha. Alright, now this is pretty much where the game somewhat starts to lose steam, but it's like, you know, it's pretty much like every game. I mean, Dark Souls has Orstein and Smo. After the fact. RE4 has Past the Second Castle. It starts like, whatever, man.
Hey, watch it, or I'll call security.
Alright, I accidentally spoiled it. I didn't, sorry.
Excuse me, Miss Soleil. I heard you were feeling bad, so I just wanted to say that whatever you're going through, you're not alone. I used to be a performer myself, and I know how hard it is when...
Kid, can't you see I'm trying to have a moment here?
Sorry. I was looking for Bonita Soleil.
You mean the personal muse of Gloria von Guten? Her inner sunshine?
The spirit of her youth, yes.
That's me. What do you want, an autograph? I'm kind of busy here.
Alright, let's get this
So
off.
who's that crowd?
Oh, so, hey, can we... Thanks. It's a recording. It helped.
That's kind of creepy. You crying makes you focus. Ugh.
They need you on stage right away for your big number.
Am I not playing this right or something? I'm drowning in a quagmire of self-pity. Why aren't you getting that?
I'll show
Should I
you
be
a
doing more with
quagmire.
my hands?
Roman. You mean like, Nico, it's her cousin. If I had a more powerful PC, or if GTA 4 was actually optimized, I would actually maybe play it.
So you're not going out on stage?
Have you seen any of the plays we put on here? Those god-awful slices of how am I supposed to bring... Listen, the burden of being the only sunshine in this theater is just too much for one beautiful, glowing, inspirational muse to bear, you know?
Is there any way I can get you to take the stage? For the fans?
For the
If you can get me
fans.
some help out there so I'm not the only light on the set.
I'll turn on a spotlight.
That could work, but you'll need a candle. I think there might be a spare in the storeroom. If you can get a candle into a spotlight and light it, I'll come out, but I'm not...
I'll leave you alone now.
Thank you.
Alright. The Empire, yes. Well, you obviously know I know. I know that you know who I am. Man, I love A Tribe Called Quest. I like how they... Excuse me. Bad Piggy. Cruel training. She was thrown in. Like, every great artist has probably had a terrible childhood. Or a less than stellar childhood. Let's just be reasonable here.
Got it.
Really? Man, there's a lot of cobwebs here. I still wish I had my job. Man, I want a sex bot. Wait, what? Oh. Well, you know, Jansen, you keep showing up and keeping, you know, looking out on your email, and I'll keep trying to entertain you. Lord knows I was, you know, I only have a part-time job, and, you know, I was entertained by streams. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I will entertain the hell out of you. You're gonna love it. Or you're gonna take it. Alright, and that's enough. Naughty jokes. Oh, hey! All cobwebs cleared. We're squeaky clean. Alright. Alright, good. I'm so glad I caught it. Wee. What was I talking about? Roman Empire? Video game industry? This is welcome to Conversations with Brian, where Brian tries to stay focused on one thing for at least 10 minutes by himself. Alright, let's start this. Wait, I need to put the candlelight on. Alright. I bet there is a... Oh, yeah, there's a couple of them. You know what, since I'm here... I know this isn't like the finale of it. Come on! Oh, Christ almighty. Well, while we're here... You love it! You love it, you slut! And I'll try and play as many games as possible. I'm gonna try and, like, as soon as I can actually find something that I can actually record, if I get my, GPU, I'll be able to, use Shadow Play, and I think that can record a little bit better than OBS. Because OBS doesn't allow me to record in, like, decent resolutions, so that way it'll fit across the entire YouTube screen so I can start editing and putting things out on YouTube and in a good enough resolution. Oh, okay. Oh! Fire! 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 Oh my gosh. I also remember this part of the icons on G4. Remember G4? Remember Adam Sessler? Now that he's gone, I'm actually happy because it means one less stupid little hissy fit a year. Like, I'm surprised he didn't figure it out when the internet was finally discovered by geeks and it just exploded back in 2007 when he gave Resistance 2 a 5 out of 5 and no, not Resistance 2, Killzone 2 a 5 out of 5 and Gears 2 a 5 out of 5, which is the last good Gears game. And everyone started fighting on the internet, and he still had the stupidity to take it seriously. And then once or twice a year from that moment, he would just freak out. And he had a huge hissy fit last year in 2013 about maybe not getting a free PlayStation, but he was so playing the the stupid little Pro 9. Should I pay attention?
Bad plays in my
do you guys want me to
day,
shut up, or do
this
you want me to
one's
keep
an
talking?
Actual menace, and it's all her fault. It's her bad acting that makes the Phantom strike.
I used to love making girls
This
cry.
time, I'm going to file a formal complaint and get this theater shut down.
Great. Well, I'm off to go kill myself.
No,
You know,
Becky,
you could be a more
no.
constructive critic.
Kid, if you want to see a good play, come talk to me. I've got a script here that'll knock 'em dead, I promise.
Hey! Whoa! Careful!
I teleported.
That's the manual mood override. That's how we set the right mood for the play.
I'll
Mess
set
with
a mood
that,
for you.
We'll have happy plays on sad sets, sad plays on happy sets. Total chaos. Or worse. Improv. So whatever you do, don't mess with the manual mood override unless you want to see some strange stuff happen.
I think Becky's not telling me the whole story. I should go give her a piece of my mind.
And this is when the overlay actually starts happening. Huh? Alright, so this just shows, this is the, I do believe, no, this is a sad set? Oh no.
Oh, my dear mother! Do you not love my new seaside mansion? Bought with a fraction of the wealth my overnight success has given to me? Yes, Gloria, my daughter. I only live to make you happy.
Is that a real face or a tongue? It looks, no, that's a real person. I mean, that's a tongue.
So that I could share it all with you. And also that you are not even jealous of my
into the catwalks.
Hey, you said that if Benita performed, everything would be okay.
Okay, so I left out the part about the deadly phantom. I thought you'd chicken out.
Man, I'm a psychonaut. Just show me how to get up to those catwalks he hides out in.
Sorry, no way up there. Well, there was this one play. We would lower this prop hot air balloon down from the catwalks and then pull it back up again. If you find it, or any other play for crying out loud, just bring it to me and I'll run the actors through it. We're so desperate for new material around here.
Alright. Find the right play, eh? Alright. Let's talk to this guy who said something about a script. And I completely forgot. But Adam Sussler, yeah, whatever.